Hi, you've reached Feather and Veil. I'm glad you're here. If this interests you, please hit like and subscribe. What I'm about to share with you today is the memoir I wrote over the summer. And I hope you can relate. This is just an introduction to what's to come in the rest of the chapters. For as long as I can remember, I've lived between two worlds. This physical world, the tangible, that has pain, suffering, connection, and loss. And this other world that I visited at the age of 5, after being struck in the back of the head with a baseball bat. And it changed everything. That moment opened a door to something that is very hard to explain. Something I've spent my whole life trying to figure out. I've seen what comes, at least for me, after this life. I've felt it. I've been wrapped in a love so deep that you can't have words for it. Every time I came back, I've been there 3 times. Every time I came back, I was sent back with the same message. You're not finished yet. So this is my story. It's about me growing up in rural Appalachia, in the heart of West Virginia. It's about becoming a nurse and silently carrying my own unexplainable experiences. It's about being diagnosed with multiple sclerosis and living with the daily pain and uncertainty to come. It's about surviving a brainstem bleed, that had a very long, challenging recovery. That brainstem bleed that I had stretched my mind, body, and faith in ways that I could never have expected. As a nurse, I often knew things before I was told. I would get report from a patient, and I'm like, okay. So I go in, I'm like, I'm expecting this, this, and this from what I received in report. That wasn't always the case. There was always something more living underneath. I always knew when death was near. I always knew when somebody was suffering silently. That was very hard to carry. My intuition just wasn't a feeling. It became a tool. A tool that I used to help me move my way through the world. Realizing it was more than instinct. It was a spiritual knowing. When my health challenges forced me to leave nursing, I turned even more deeply into spirituality. I learned traditional Japanese Isu'u Reiki, which is funny because I'd been doing this my whole life and didn't know it had a name. it became not only very healing for me, but I used this energy work to help heal my physical body, my emotional body, my spiritual body, including my energetic self. This energy work was essential to my medical issues being healed. It's just like any essential treatment for any type of medical issue. And it works just as well as any medical intervention did. That energy continues to guide me every day. After these profound health experiences and all these profound spiritual experiences that you'll be hearing, I found myself searching for answers beyond what I was taught growing up. You know, being a 70s kid, trying to find answers in libraries, local libraries in a rural area, it's pretty hard to come by. Internet wasn't around. So I would go and find every book I could find on what was happening to me. Watch every documentary that was available for rent, or not rent, but sign out at the library that was even closely associated to what was going on with me. And I couldn't find anything. I couldn't find anything at all. Oh my God, a bee. Hold on. Oh, it's a honeybee. It's fine. Oh, look, I gotta show you. I wish I could show you. Oh, it wants my drink. Interrupted by a honeybee. I'm gonna see if I can get it and bring it over here. Look. Whoa, look, it's on me. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Like, where'd he go? Oh, he's down here. What the heck is happening right now? I hope you saw that, because that's pretty cool. Oh, there he is. He's back. He's on my bracelet. You see him on my bracelet? Oh my goodness. Like, oh wait, I turned you around. No, I didn't. He's on my papers now. I hope you were able to see that. That was really cool. Okay, I don't even know where I was. Back on track, Cheryl. Let's go. After the 70s, baby. See, that's why I got notes. You know, that squirrel thing. So yeah, we got through the Appalachian rural library situation. Right? So now let's move on. Okay, here we go. I found it. Got distracted by a bee, not a squirrel this time. This is so raw and unedited. This is great. Oh, brother. Okay. So I studied nursing school at a liberal arts college, and one of the course requirements was a philosophy course or class. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to take. So I decided to take Eastern philosophy through the University of Kentucky instead of the college I was at. Like, this was a mail-in course. You had to write pages upon pages. I spent so much money in stamps. Anyway, I really connected with Eastern philosophy. And I'm like, holy smokes, what they're saying, what I'm learning is making so much sense to me. Like, I've experienced what this book is about. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. It was an A. I got an A. So eventually, I found myself immersed in the Celtic traditions, and that'll be in the book about how all that came about. I was captivated by the connection to nature and the unseen world, right? I've still questioned everything spiritually and scientifically, trying to reconcile in my mind with what I felt, trying to find proof. And this quest has really shaped me into the person I am today. I am totally beginning to understand all the mysteries around us. It just poof, wide open, just wide open. And we all know this. We just got to open ourselves, energetically speaking, I guess, transcend, enlighten, find Jesus, find your Buddha, whatever it is, right? I'm not here to tell you what to believe in. I'm here to share what I've lived, what I've survived. Stuff that I've felt all the way down to my bones. And I know my journey isn't over yet, and I continue to explore and seek truth through science, spirituality, metaphysics, all of it. Every new insight, every step forward helps get that puzzle together, right? For a long time, I was so afraid to speak openly about these experiences, fearing the judgment, the stigma, the disbelief that often surrounds spirituality or intuition or energy work. But I've learned that staying silent helps nobody at all, especially when you feel alone, when you've had your own unexplained experiences. In the pages that follow, you'll find stories of survival, moments of wonder, the grit of invisible illness, and reflections. You'll hear about death, near-death experiences, the way spirit whispers through dreams, and what happens when you stop pretending. You start remembering. So please come with me. Follow the feathers, look at the signs, find the signs, and just let yourself. Because if you're reading this right now or hearing this right now, maybe you already do. I really appreciate you coming in today and listening to what I have to say. Be gentle with your soul and walk in kindness, and always trust in your light. I'll see you soon. Bye.